couple weeks ago, a company by the name of MeloAudio sent me down this pedal to review. This is the Tone Shifter Mega, also known as the TS Mega, and is probably one of the most unique and versatile pedals I have ever used. So what is it? It's a MIDI foot controller that can be used with things like an Axe FX, a Kemper, or as I am using it, with an iOS or Android device. So let's start this review off by taking a look at what you get in the box. As soon as you open it, you are greeted with a great big thank you. This is actually the manual for the TS Mega, and it is extremely useful as this pedal is simple to set up, but not exactly plug and play. Underneath you will find a foot controller, as well as some cabling tucked behind in this white box. Inside you will find two USB cables. One USB A/B cable, and the other is a 2.0 to micro USB. It also comes packed with a MIDI cable, an 1/8 inch to 1/4 inch headphone adapter, a lock to secure the USB attached to the foot controller, and a Tone Shifter guitar pick. They also sent down a USB to Thunderbolt adapter, which was not in the box, but looking online, it looks like it does come with the purchase of this pedal. Looking at the back of the TS Mega, you have left and right 1/4 inch ins and outs, two expression pedal inputs, a MIDI in and out, two USB ports, one for an external power supply and one to connect to your devices, a headphone out on the side, as well as an XLR in and out complete with phantom power. Now it's hard to talk about this pedal without talking about the apps it's compatible with. Natively it's compatible with two apps, Jam Up and Bias Effects. I'm currently using Jam Up Pro, and I'm happy to say that the effects in here actually sound quite good. You have 3 different banks at your disposal, and each bank allows you to have up to 32 custom presets. Something else that's awesome is that Jam Up comes with an 8-track recorder. Only 2 tracks are available to you without additional purchases, but this is an incredible tool if you are traveling and want to lay down some song ideas. Another thing to note is that a power supply is not required when using an iOS or Android device, as the TS Mega will use your device's battery to power itself up. This is amazing if you have a battery-powered amp and want to go out and busk while still having dozens of guitar effects at your disposal. Using it with my iPad Mini 2, it seems to get me anywhere from 4 to 5 hours of use. Even with all of this praise, there are still a few issues I noticed while using this pedal. Some of them may seem a little bit nitpicky, but there were a couple that I could see hindering some people's enjoyment. First off, where the iPad sits, I feel could use some sort of rubber insert. Right now it's just sitting on the metal chassis, which can slide around and potentially scratch your device. On that note, I wish the feet were rubber as well. Currently the feet are a hard plastic that are prone to sliding around when using the pedal on hard surfaces. Thirdly, everything on this pedal feels solid and good quality except for these knobs here. They just feel cheap, and one of them actually grinds against the metal chassis, making it stiff to turn. And one last thing was when hooked up to my iPad, if the Thunderbolt cable was moved slightly, it would disconnect. This is probably just an issue with the adapter that was provided, but I felt like I should address it. Even with the issues I had, I am still loving this pedal. It is just so unique, and I feel like a lot of the issues I address could be easily fixed in newer models. I love the fact that it doesn't require a power supply, and that it can be used with such programs like Jam Up, which provide you with an 8-track recorder. If you travel a lot or don't have a DAW, it might be worth looking into for that alone. If you do want to read up more about this pedal, I will leave a link to their website in the description below. This is the first gear review that I have done, so if you did like it and want to see more like it, please let me know in the comments below. Take care, and I'll see you next time.